What's going on, guys? Welcome to Bring the Juice Colts podcast. My name is Matt, and today we're going to be recapping the Jets and Colts game from yesterday. A lot of good from yesterday's game, but not everything was good, and I'll get into that as we progress through the video. But we got to talk about Carson Wentz, man, because Carson Wentz was really good yesterday. He played how you want him to play if you're going to win any game. He was really good, made all the right decisions. There might have been one or two throws that wasn't the best, but overall, I thought Carson Wentz played really good yesterday. 272 yards passing. I mean, look, you're never going to be upset with that. And also, he had his highest quarterback rating in his entire career with 134, I believe. So that was really good. Overall, I thought Carson Wentz played a really good game yesterday. Again, didn't make a lot of mistakes. Very happy with what I saw from him. Also, got to talk about that run game. That run game yesterday from everybody was awesome. Jonathan Taylor proving why he's the offensive player of the month in AFC, just dominated, 172 yards rushing, absolutely insane, proving that, hey, Derrick Henry's not playing right now, so I'm kind of the best in the league, and here's why. And he just absolutely dominated. And I know people are going to say, well, it's against the Jets, but guys, these are professionals at the end of the day. It's not like he's going against a high school team or a college team. He's going up against professionals that are trying to make a living. So, whenever I hear, oh, it's the Jets, well, yeah, they're not the best team in the NFL. They're still professionals, and he absolutely dominated in that game. Also, Hines, can we get Hines involved more in the run game? He was great yesterday. I believe he had 72 yards rushing, so that was awesome to see. Overall, extremely happy with the run game, and the run game was as good as it was because of the offensive line. I mean, holy cow. Did you see some of those holes that opened up? I think you could have moved one of those, moving trucks right through those holes that they were getting in yesterday's game. Absolutely insane. Obviously, Braden Smith got hurt, did not return. Matt Pryor was in, so hopefully Braden Smith is okay. But, man, those holes that opened up were absolutely insane. They did such a good job yesterday. And, hey, shout out to Danny Penner for getting that touchdown, too. That was pretty cool to see. Very, very happy overall, though, with just how that offensive line performed. A much better look than what they, were in week 1 and week 2. They played so much better. Gotta love to see it. And hey, seeing that, completely healthy offensive line together is a thing of beauty. It just gives me so much confidence that as we get through the season and even next year, that offensive line is just going to be absolutely dominant. And I think we can all agree, probably is going to be the best offensive line in the NFL. Also, shout out Eric Fisher, really improving, looking so much better than what he did at the start of his season here in Indy. So very happy with that. Now let's get over to the defense. I was happy with the defensive line for the most part. I thought they did a good job getting pressure on the quarterback. I thought DeForest Buckner did a really good job. Kwity Paye, yeah, he may not have gotten a ton of sacks or anything like that, but I thought he played a really good game yesterday. Taylor Stallworth was awesome yesterday. Gotta love to see it. Overall, that entire defensive line, I was very happy with. Some people might not be too happy with it, but I thought they performed well. Yeah, you allowed, Josh Johnson to get as many yards as he did, but I thought they got more pressure this week than they have in the past. And to me, that's a really good sign. So very, very happy with that. And then Darius Leonard with that punch out to force the fumble early on in the game. I mean, what does he have now? 9 turnovers in 9 weeks? Like, he's proving that he probably should be Defensive Player of the Year, or at least considered for Defensive Player of the Year. He's had an unbelievable season, and he's not even healthy. That's the crazy thing. He's not 100% healthy. He still has, some pain down in his ankles, and he's dominating. Like, it's absolutely insane. Imagine what he would be doing if he was 100% healthy. Like, that's scary for other offenses. Gotta love to see it. But what I did not like in yesterday's game was the secondary. I thought the secondary was absolutely terrible in yesterday's game. I get it. You're up 42-10. You can lay off of the press and all that good stuff, right? You can lay off and just let the offense kind of get those short passes. I get it. But you should not let a third string quarterback get 317 yards passing on you. I don't care if you're up by 20 points, 30 points, 50 points, 100 points. I don't care. This secondary has just not lived up to what we were wanting them to do. And I get it. We're not completely healthy in the secondary. Not having Julian Blackmon hurts. Not having Kari Willis hurts. But your corners have to step up. And Xavier Rhodes did not play good yesterday. He did not have a good game, and I was very disappointed. And honestly, unless he gets this thing fixed and he plays better, because I know he's not healthy, but unless he plays better towards the end of the year, I think it's time to move on from Xavier Rhodes. I really do. Rocky Sin, not really happy with how he performed yesterday. Didn't have the best game overall. So all around, other than Kenny Moore, I thought the secondary was complete trash yesterday. Did not do a good job. And even before, they allowed 317 yards on Johnson, they were still getting the ball thrown all over them. Mike White was still having his way until, he got hurt. Like, he had the one drive where it was easy. He just passed to Elijah Moore, and he did his thing. So not happy with the secondary. But before I go, I do want to give a shout out to Frank Reich. I thought he did a much better job yesterday when it came to play calling. Did a really, really good job. Sunday was not good, but hey, if you can get 45 points, you did a really good job on play calls. I don't care what defense you go up against. He did a really good job yesterday. One of his better play calling days in the NFL as a head coach. Did a great job. Very, very happy to see Frank Reich do that. But yeah, overall, at the end of the day, I thought, the team besides the secondary was great yesterday. They did what they needed to do, and I was very happy. Carson Wentz proving that he's not a bad quarterback, that he is a good quarterback in the NFL. And, I think we need to give him a little more time before we criticize him, because it hasn't even been a year. I mean, look at the Bucs. It took them, half a year before they got things rolling on the offensive side of things. So, I mean, it might have been a game or two less, but still, it took him a little bit to get things rolling. So give Carson a little time. He's proven that, hey, I'm a pretty solid quarterback. And when you give him protection, most of the time he's going to play great. So that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new or if you haven't already, I would greatly appreciate it if you would subscribe to Bring the Juice. It'd be awesome if you do that. Also, click the bell icon. That way you're notified whenever we upload a video or whenever we go live. If you like this video, smack the like button. Let me know your thoughts down below, your thoughts on everything, concerning the game. And hey, if you enjoy me, you can always find me on Inside the Horseshoe. Make sure you subscribe there if you are interested. So thank you very much for watching. And for Cody and Derek, I've been Matt. And as always, go Colts.